Because without him, you can imagine what the world would look like. Guess what? We got the second George Washington. Congratulations! When George Washington defended his country, he had no idea that he was going to change the world.
George Washington was the father of our country. Donald Trump is the father of Eric. Big difference there.
Jimmy Kimmel's empire is crumbling. The once king of late night just lost $18 million in a shocking turn of events. His show's ratings are plummeting faster than a skydiver without a parachute, and ABC execs are sweating bullets. But here's the kicker. Sylvester Stallone just stepped in and humiliated Kimmel in a way that's got Hollywood buzzing. It's a David versus Goliath showdown that'll have you cheering for the underdog and wondering how Kimmel ever thought he could get away with his tired old act. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Does Jimmy Kimmel have a life-sustaining career? It certainly is. The former late-night king has fallen from grace spectacularly to become the court jester of failure. Not only are Kimmel's ratings falling precipitously, but they're doing so more quickly than a lead balloon in a tornado. Behind closed doors, ABC executives are sweating uncontrollably over a freefall that is so epic. The juicy part is that our insiders have revealed some very important information. According to leaked emails, ABC executives are not only in a panic, but are prepared to end Kimmel's program completely. Is it not unbelievable? Kimmel is now being treated like yesterday's news by the network that once worshipped him.
Mar-a-Lago, of course, where Trump got an introduction from none other than the Italian stallion himself. I mean, and then after Stallone, it was Golf Clubber Lang's turn at the podium.
However, what caused the abrupt change of heart? It appears that Kimmel's political tirades have alienated viewers more quickly than you can say woke agenda. His jokes are becoming as flat as a steamroller run pancake, which he then backs over for good measure. Really, it hurts to watch. Here's the worst part though, despite his infinite wisdom, Kimmel declined to alter his material. Like a captain bringing his ship down, he refused to back down when the suits told him it was costing the network millions. Here's the big question, or perhaps more accurately, the $18 million question. Will Kimmel's next joke be about his own pink slip? Because let me tell you, our not-so-funny friend's numbers aren't looking good. That handsome raise of $10 million he boasted about? Canceled. His brand new Disney Plus show worth $8 million to act said, "That's a waste of 18 million people. Poof, nothing amusing about this disappearing act, but it's gone like magic." However, this comedy of errors is about to get even more fascinating, so hold on to your hats. Do you recall Kimmel's belief that he was untouchable? A certain action star is going to step into the ring and give Kimmel's already battered ego a knockout blow. Yes, we are discussing none other than Sylvester Stallone, the quintessential underdog who rose to fame in Hollywood. Stallone is here to demonstrate to Kimmel what true star power looks like, not just to show off his muscles.
When George Washington defended his country, he had no idea that he was going to change the world.
George Washington was the father of our country. Donald Trump is the father of Eric. Big difference there.
It's not pretty for our waning late-night host, I must say. With his alleged jokes, Kimmel has been busy alienating half of his audience, while Stallone has been quietly preparing his return, and it's going to be so sweet, boy. As if the late-night drama couldn't get any more exciting, Sylvester Stallone appears like a wrecking ball ready to destroy Jimmy Kimmel's remaining career.
Because without him, you can imagine what the world would look like. Guess what? We got the second George Washington. Congratulations!
I guess those punches Rocky took to the head were real after all.
People, this is a full-on Hollywood smackdown, and Sly isn't holding back. This isn't just another celebrity feud. When did everyone believe that Stallone was just another action star with a lot of muscle? He's going to demonstrate that he has more intelligence than muscle, and Jimmy Kimmel is the unfortunate target of his blow. The Italian stallion left Kimmel speechless with a verbal knockout without even needing his own show. What specifically did Stallone say that has everyone speechless? According to our insiders, Sly entered Kimmel's set with all the confidence of Rocky Balboa walking into the ring. He didn't come to play nice. Let me tell you, rumor has it that Stallone decided enough was enough after seeing Kimmel's depressing attempt at political humor. According to reports, Stallone said, "Listen, kid, with that distinctive gravelly charm in his voice. "I've been in this business longer than you've been alive."
You good? But
Ridiculous to do background checks for cabinet members when the president himself is a convicted felon, right?
People don't pay attention to your rambling political tirades. Let me tell you that. They want to get away and laugh. You're sinking more quickly than the Titanic because you've forgotten that. Oh, is it not unbelievable? The so-called king of late night was just outclassed by Stallone on his own soil. And you know what? Like candy, the audience devoured it. You would have thought Rocky had just won another championship fight from the volume of their cheers.
what was going to happen? This man was going to go through a metamorphosis and change lives, just like President Trump. So the image pans down from Jesus onto Rocky being hit. And at that moment, he was the chosen person.
Sly wasn't finished though, he was just warming up. Oh no. He then turned to the camera, according to our sources, and gave a speech that made viewers at home jump out of their seats. He remarked, "To all you folks at home, you deserve better than this. You are entitled to amusement that unites rather than divides people. And perhaps it's time for some fresh leadership if the powerful people in Hollywood are unable to resolve that." A wake-up call indeed. With the same straightforward, no-nonsense manner that has made him a beloved icon for decades, Stallone just put the entire entertainment industry on notice. What was Kimmel's response to this verbal assault? He was stuttering like a schoolchild who had forgotten his homework, according to our insiders. Everyone could see the flop sweat that was forming on his forehead, despite his attempts to laugh it off. It was nearly painful to witness. The fallout? More quickly than one of Rambo's grenades, social media went off. Within minutes, fans were pleading with the action star to take over the late night slot, and the hashtag Stallone for late night began trending. One tweet said, "Finally, someone's saying what we've all been thinking." Stallone in 2 minutes did what Kimmel couldn't do in years. Actually entertain us, said another fan. Yo, people, it's not looking good for Jimmy Kimmel, and the writing is on the wall. Guess who is left without a seat as the late night scene changes more quickly than a game of musical chairs? Jimmy, our boy. In order to avoid feeling as though they are listening to a political science lecture, viewers are yearning for something new. Instead of lectures, they want to laugh. And who is taking the initiative? It was none other than Sylvester Stallone, the Italian stallion. While Kimmel has been busy lecturing, Stallone has been providing the public with what they want, traditional entertainment free of guilt. It's like seeing Rocky versus Ivan Drago again, but with the fight taking place in the ratings ring. The worst part is that this goes beyond Kimmel versus Stallone. It concerns late night television's future. Will the suits smell the coffee and wake up at last? Or will they continue to promote the same stale, worn out routine? There is no doubt that Kimmel may end up saying "Yo, Adrian" to the unemployment line if he doesn't change his attitude.